0.77 times 10 to the minus 5 meter cube. And I, for this case, that is the pi over 4, RO force minus RI force. So this one is 2.09.6. And we don't need J. And T, what is T? T is the thickness we make in our cut here. So this is the cut here. So T, in this case, is 2 times 0.5 of the thickness equal to 1 inch. Okay, so in this case, what we calculated, the strain stress about the point H is like this. So actually, the strain stress along the cut is like this. So here is the, in terms of my drawing, that is downward. And now we come to fix the T. So T is the torque, and that is T RO over J. So again, for this case, let me draw here. So this is the torque we applied. And this is the point H. So at here, we know that you can see this is the center here. So the distribution of the strain stress due to the torque is something like this. So that is the hollow shaft. So here is the distribution. At point H, and again, the direction is downward in terms of the drawing here. Okay, so here the T equal to 2 kilonewtons, and J equal to 2 times of I, and that value is 4.18881855 times 10 to the minus 6 meter to the fourth power. Okay, and now we have the final one, MZ. MZ, and that is the magnitude times the distance from the point to the neutral axis divided by I respect to the z-axis. Okay, because for this case right now, this is z-axis, and MZ is applied in this sense. H is here. MZ applied about the z-axis, so actually the z-axis is the neutral axis. Y representing is the distance from the point to the neutral axis. For this case, the point H is exactly located on the neutral axis. So this value is equal to 0. Okay, so this value equal to 0, we don't need to proceed other calculations. So therefore, we take the summations here. The sigma at point H equal to 0. Then the tau at the point H, basically the two values, we take summations VQ over IT plus T RO over J. So the two values take summations together, that would be equal to 35.4 MPa. And for these questions, if you wouldn't get this right, I take the 8 points off. And for each one, I count for 7 points for these questions. But if you would have the minor calculations in those kind of things for each one, for I and J, that 2 points off. And for T, I put a 3 points. If you would have the minor things. The last one, the C. The last one, and the C part is to draw a Moore circle at the point H. Based upon this, and I'm right now showing you is the correct Moore circles. And this is the tau, this is the sigma tau, and in these orientations. So corresponding to this point, we are having the either will be this one or this one, depends on the location, depends on the corner system you pick up. So for example, here I'm not so pretty. As long as you can locate either this or this, will be good. So that is a Moore circle. And then the maximum, the principal stress from here, you should be identified. This is the maximum principal stress. This is the minimum. And the maximum, the strain stress, basically, this one is the tau maximum. So basically the whole three values, maximum, minimum equal to plus minus r, the r equal to this value 35.4 MPa, and the maximum is equal to r. For drawing the Moore circles, I follow your calculations. For whatever you've been calculated here and here, I'm looking into your drawing, and then see if your drawing of the Moore circle would match whatever the number you calculated. I don't double count, I don't double deduct the points. So hopefully from there I can see whether you'll be able to draw. And then from the Moore circle you draw, I see how you identify the maximum, the principal stresses. And then from there, basically I try to disengage for the first place you have a mistake from. Okay, so that is for this test. And basically here for the Moore circle, I pretty much relaxed. And if you have the minor, the mistake, I take 3 points off. If you have the major mistake, I only take the 5 points off here. And determine the principal stress is the same thing. Minor is 3 points off, and major is 5 points off. So if you have any grading issues, let me know. But those are the correct answer for this one. I still owe you one review of the test 4. I plan to do review of the test 4 Monday next week. Okay, in the part of the preparation for the final exam. Okay, so I remember that one. I think you should be able to look at the statistics from Blackboard. I think this time the average is 72 or 73, and they still have a couple people, get to the high scores, but I think the majority around the range, you can see, I think you can see the statics. I look at that one over this weekend. Okay, so that is for this test. Any questions? If no, I want to proceed to the chapter 9.